I'm sure you've heard the news. Sometimes reality is stranger than fiction. Today we're diving into the shocking world of some of the worst ways people have died. These stories are not for the faint of heart, but they serve as a grim reminder of the darker sides of human history and the bizarre twists of fate. Our first tale takes us back to ancient Greece, where the infamous Brazen Bull was used as a method of execution. This gruesome device was a hollow bronze statue in the shape of a bull. Victims were locked inside the bull, and a fire was lit underneath, turning the statue into a horrifying oven. The heat would cause the metal to become scorching hot, roasting the person inside alive. The design of the bull was such that the victim's screams would be transformed into sounds resembling the bellowing of a bull, adding a macabre twist to their suffering. This method of execution was not only excruciatingly painful, but also served as a gruesome spectacle for onlookers. A truly horrific end indeed. Next, we move to ancient Persia and the ordeal known as Scaphism. This was a particularly cruel and drawn-out method of execution. Victims were trapped between two boats, force-fed milk and honey, and left to the mercy of the elements and insects. The milk and honey would attract swarms of insects, which would then feast on the victim's exposed flesh. Over time, the victim would suffer from dehydration, starvation, and the relentless bites of insects, leading to a slow and agonizing death. The sheer cruelty of this method is almost unimaginable. Now let's talk about the blood eagle, a method of execution mentioned in some Norse sagas. This brutal technique involved cutting open the victim's back, snapping their ribs and pulling out their lungs to resemble wings. While there is some debate among historians about whether the blood eagle was actually practiced or if it was merely a myth, the very thought of it is enough to send shivers down one's spine. The imagery of a person enduring such a gruesome fate is both horrifying and fascinating, a testament to the brutal nature of ancient punishments. Finally, we come to the terrifying concept of being buried alive. Throughout history, there have been numerous instances of people being mistakenly declared dead and buried alive. The fear of waking up underground, trapped in a coffin with no way out, is a nightmare that has haunted humanity for centuries. In some cases, people were able to claw their way out of their graves, but for many, the suffocation and panic were too much to overcome. The thought of being buried alive is so terrifying that it has inspired countless horror stories and even led to the invention of safety coffins equipped with bells or breathing tubes. These are just a few of the most shocking and stomach-turning ways people have died. While the past is filled with dark tales, they remind us of the value of compassion and humanity. As we reflect on these gruesome stories, it's important to remember the progress we've made in terms of human rights and the treatment of individuals. These tales serve as a stark reminder of the importance of empathy, kindness, and the pursuit of justice in our modern world. Stay curious, stay respectful, and always strive to understand the lessons of the past. Until next time, take care and cherish the value of life. While the past is filled with dark tales, they remind us of the value of compassion and humanity. Stay curious, stay respectful. Until next time.